guys, what is YouTube video? Today we are going down nowhere, doing a little bit of a different video. Today we're doing my top 5 Demon Slayer pops in my collection. Because the movie does drop on Friday, I want to definitely check out the Demon Slayer pops I have in my collection before the movie drops and before we go pop hunting, and get us excited for that Demon Slayer reveal. It's gonna be so cool watching that movie. I'm so excited. It's been one of the top 5 things I've been really excited about this year. I'm very pumped to watch it. So obviously we got to make that review. So with that being said, if you guys can make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscription. I do hope everyone's enjoying all the content on this channel. Again, we're posting all the time. I'm trying to make more consistency of posting videos, shorts, and streams, and all that other great stuff. We already posted the short today, so make sure to check that out. We will have the stream out tonight. It'll be about 11 o'clock my time, so I don't really know what time that'd be for you guys. So with that being said, let's get down to nowhere, switch chairs, show you guys what pops I do have for my top 5, and show you guys, because I'm very excited for you guys to see what's in my top 5. Okay, so I could not, obviously you guys saw the intro and all that other stuff. I apologize, one, the videos have been lacking and everything's been kind of crazy, but it's a Monday. Obviously I wanted to get a video out. I obviously wanted to get the stream we're going to be doing tonight, and obviously I wanted to get that short out. However, today I could not think of what I wanted to do today, and then I realized it's Demon Slayer week. We are getting Demon Slayer on Friday, so obviously I wanted to get, this review out, and that's why we are obviously, not even review, because it's not really nothing's out, but I wanted to go over before we go pop hunting, obviously, on Saturday, I guess, or whenever we drop that review. I wanted to obviously talk about the top 5 Demon Slayer pops in my collection. I don't think I've ever gone over my Demon Slayer collection, so I think that's going to be perfect. I am obviously excluding pops I don't have in my collection because there's a lot of really good ones like the Muichiro. There's obviously plenty like that, but I'm glad of the ones I have in my collection. Some of these are older pops, so it just showcases that some of those old pops still have great molds. And this isn't in any particular order, but starting off in number 5, I talk about this one quite often. It's one of my favorites, and it's this Hinokami Kagura, that newer common Tanjiro. I think this just genuinely really just stands out of the ballpark for me. Again, I could not, really go into a top 5 and not have this. There is really good Tanjiro molds, but this is definitely one of them. Look at that. Look at the way the flame goes around. Peak. He also has his Mangekyo Sharingan activated. You can't do much better than this. This is such a good mold, such a good pop, especially for Tanjiro. I genuinely love this pop specifically. It's one of my personal favorites in the Demon Slayer wave. And it's going to be so fun when we can make these over, especially like JJK and all these other shows that are going to get movies at some point. I love doing these little top 5 pops because, again, it's just showcasing the pops in my collection that I do have. And so that is going to be number 5. Now, again, not in a particular order, of course, but then right after this is an older pop for sure, but it's the Funimation exclusive, 2021 Funimation exclusive Zenitsu. I still think this is Zenitsu's best mold that we've gotten. This is basically what Pop Pluses were before Pop Pluses. Has the lightning going through the back, he has the rock, he's literally about to just thunder bend, or is it thunder breathing or lightning breathing? I think it's thunder breathing. And he's about to literally activate and go crazy right there. It's genuinely, we have not gotten a better Zenitsu mold since this pop for Zenitsu anyways. Kind of having to hold it on the camera for you guys, but yeah, we have not gotten a better pop. The only thing that would have made this cool is if the a lightning would have glowed, but I'm not complaining. It's an older pop, so I obviously think that this is a peak pop. Again, I don't know if we'll ever get a Demon Slayer pop that is, as good as this pop, because again, for Zenitsu anyways, and they really could go crazy, but they haven't gone crazy yet. But that is obviously Zenitsu's best mold. And then because of the course of the fact that I don't want to obviously do keep all the Tanjiros, I want to do one more Tanjiro, and that is this water-breathing Tanjiro. Mine's a little dusty, but this is water-breathing Tanjiro right there. This is from that 2-pack with Urokodaki, and this is one of Tanjiro's better, water-breathing molds, because he's in his training uniform. Looks really cool. The only other one we have is this one. This was the original they put at Hot Topic, which I did end up picking up, and this is the water-breathing one. So if you did want a version of him, this is probably the better one, the 2-pack versus the... It looks pretty much identical. The heads look identical. Obviously, the hair looks a little brighter on this one for some reason. I don't know why it looks brighter, but it's brighter. And yeah, he's also in a different pose. But it's basically the same thing, just one's water breathing and one is not. So this is the one I'm putting in my top 5, obviously, for Demon Slayer, before we obviously just talk about, because again, I love this mold. It literally is so clean. They definitely cooked with this one. It was a great 2-pack as well, because Urokodaki looks cool, and there wasn't much you could do for Urokodaki. Then... you obviously can't have a top 5 list and not put this pop in here, and it's obviously, I always do it, it's that Rengoku right here. I put this in a lot of my top 5s, because, dude, this is going to be top 5 pops of 2025 for me anyways, because, bro, this is so fire. The flame-breathing dragon, him literally just flame-breathing, looks so clean. Again, you're not going to get a better pop than this, I don't think personally, because look how clean this looks. This is just such a good pop. Again, I'm so excited for Demon Slayer, and I miss my boy Rengoku, but dude, he still stands on business, especially in pop form. This is genuinely one of the better Demon Slayer pops for being a regular 4-inch. You're not going to get, and this wasn't those premium boxes, but you're not going to get a better Demon Slayer pop as of right now anyways, then this isn't if you don't have this in your list. Now, the honorable mention of number 1 is a mix between 2 pops, and I'm going to show you guys. Technically speaking, I was like, I was undecided on throwing this in here, but I decided to add it in anyways, and that is this one's a little dusty again, but it's this, like, the pop, I guess, moment of Nezuko when she's stuck in the web. And the only reason I was undecided is because it is a 4-inch pop, but there's technically so much stuff happening on this pop that I'm like, was it really fair to put it? But I still put it on my list anyways, because again, I don't talk about this one enough, but it looks, I need to dust this thing off, it's very dusty. But it is such a clean pop. And the reason it's an honorable mention is because I do have one more pop I'm going to show after this, but I'm going to show this one off first. And we're not going to do the glow because I'd have to go and, do all that work, but I wanted to showcase off the actual mold itself. It's such a clean mold, and the glow does make it obviously even better. And I wish I had some of the newer Demon Slayer pops. I am missing quite a few. Obviously missing, like, who am I missing? I know I'm missing, like, a lot of the exclusives, obviously, of, like, what is his name? The Muichiro I talked about earlier. We're missing, like, the Spider Demon Father. There's a couple Demon Slayer pops I am missing, but for the most part, Demon Slayer is one of my most complete collections, excluding, like, Boruto. And AOT is pretty... I just need the old AOT pops. My Hero, I'm far off. There's a lot of sets that I have completed. I think I've completed like one set, and that was the Shang-Chi Marvel set, which I have to move and decide where I want to put it or what I want to do with it. But that's the only set I actually have a 100% completed. Frieren will be pretty close because there's not that many pops. But again, some of these older pops like the One Piece, the Naruto / Boruto, the JJK, AOT, or My Hero. It's kind of a whole jumble to get all of them. But one day we will have all of those complete and have a full collection, which will be crazy when we do get that done. However, though, here I'm going to show you the honorable mention. And the reason it's an honorable mention is because of the factor that it's technically signed, and it's my Giyu pop. I wanted to throw this in here. I love this signature anyways. Johnny was so nice when we met him. And this is like, look how old this wave was. This is that common wave, which we do have all of them. It's just Nezuko, Tanjiro, Zenitsu, Inosuke, and Muzan. But Giyu was the exclusive, and it's genuinely crazy. This is such a good Giyu mold. I wish I could get it out of box to show you guys. But he's water breathing in it. It genuinely is one of Giyu's. It's actually Giyu's only mold, besides the new Christmas one we're getting. But genuinely such a clean mold. I'm glad I got this one signed. See, now that I've watched more shows, because at the time I'd barely seen Demon Slayer and like maybe one other, I think maybe Naruto. I hadn't really gotten any farther, so I don't even know if I would have gotten him, because like he plays Broly, he plays Sabo, and he plays a bunch of characters that I'm like, man, I don't know if he also plays Ichigo, and I don't know if I would have gotten Giyu signed over the rest of them, but I'm still happy I did. This has a core memory, and I'm glad I got Giyu signed, because it's kind of cool to have. I wish there was a second one besides that Christmas pop that I could obviously have out of box, but this is the only Giyu there is. Currently anyways. Again, it's that Christmas one, but I'm not, it's just Christmas. It's the kind of a weird one to have out of box consistently during the year. But this one's so cool, and again, I love that he signed it. He put leave the rest to me, and he probably put my name, and he signed it. Johnny was really cool, and it's actually my second signature, which we do kind of often, and we'll probably do one at the end of the year once we get everybody, because we're supposed to maybe get a con next month, and we have a con in December, so hopefully I can go to those two, and maybe something else if something pulls up, but if I can, then we can add to the signature wall, which again, slowly over time, you can't see it, we're building up the signature wall to the point that everything will be in that shelf as signatures, and that'll be actually really cool if we can. The last person we got, though, was Michaela Jo Murphy as Toph for, obviously, GalaxyCon, and we went to that in, like, June or July, and we made a video on it. Go back and check it out. I might pop a link in the description, maybe, if I remember. Yeah, it was her and Roger Craig Smith. Those are the last two we met, which Dying Light 2 or 3 comes out next week, so we'll be definitely streaming that. That'll be exciting. However, though, that was every pop I did have for today's video. Obviously, that is my top 5 pops of Demon Slayer before the movie drops and before we go pop hunting again for more. I do hope you're having a good day today. I will see you guys obviously tomorrow with more content with the stream tonight. Lots of fun stuff. I'm back on the channel. I'm going to be grinding, so make sure to keep checking out everything. I do hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.